Okay, it says Restream has connected successfully. There we go. Throw that back on. All right, there we go. Now we are back live.
Quite a delay.
All right, guys. So sorry about that. I'm not. I don't know what happened. Our internet just decided to fluctuate. Thank you for sticking with us and rechecking. I am so sorry for that. I will be contacting, or one of us will be contacting the internet company tomorrow with vigor. So last we left off, there was a huge scene with Sunny, and now it is Nocturne's initiative, and there was a question posed about darkness. One more time.
Yep, I just need to verify whether Banshees, you said they can see through the dark. I just need to know if they can see through magical darkness or
They
not.
have dark vision. They do not have true sight.
Perfect. So then I will attack with Eldritch Blast with advantage because I'm in a sphere of darkness. So that's a 17 on the die, so 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And that's the one I have hexed, right?
Correct.
Good. Alright. Ooh, not great. So that's 5 necrotic damage and 6 force damage.
So the necrotic does nothing, but how much force did you say?
Just 6.
6. So 35 total damage on her. All right. That it for your turn?
I believe so. So in your game, you said something about downgrading actions and bonus actions. So does that mean you can do a bonus action as an action, but not the other way around, or do I have that backwards?
No. So downgrading actions is only downgrading. So
Right.
normally you only have one action.
Right.
You can't upgrade bonus to get another action.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Right.
But what you can do is you can downgrade your action to get 2 bonus actions.
Gotcha.
Or you could downgrade your action and your bonus action and get 3 movements.
Okay. Gotcha.
Make sense?
Yep. So
Or
they'll-
you could just downgrade one of your bonus action and get 2 movements.
Okay. Understood. So you can essentially dash as a bonus then.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's not relevant for me right now because the only bonus action is cold damage, which won't do any good. So my turn is over.
All right. Alvain. Miss?
Death save.
Yeah, he failed the death save.
Oh, you failed a death save. All right. Rhaegar.
Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
13?
I got startled.
Mm-hmm. It's a dangerous enough encounter. We don't need the
Yeah.
players taken out.
How would you break your hand? That's point
Oh,
two.
Not even LARPing.
so you didn't.
So that's it for Rhaegar?
13 hits.
13 hits.
For 9 points.
It would have.
9 points.
Just imagine it, like getting screamed and it's like nothing happens.
Balam.
Oh. Bonus action, 7 wins.
Oh,
Oh.
go Rhaegar.
for 12 points.
12. All right. Get that second wind going on.
Bonus action, or are you still going?
I'm done.
Okay. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Move it to
The new.
one, and then Sharpshooter does a 13 hit.
13 hits.
Yeah. So let's see what damage we're working with. 23 points of magical piercing.
How do you want to do it?
Nice.
Just straight through its ethereal form. Basically through the where the throat would be.
All right. So it screams out in pain and disappears.
Good work.
Ron, what was the name of the figure that drove me down?
Deverex.
Okay, thank you.
Can I take my movement still?
Combat is.
No.
Oh
down.
yeah, we have a death save.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Uh,
I will move 30 feet down, but I still think I'm about like 10 feet up.
Oh, probably more.
Yeah, probably about 15 actually.
that's 30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So-
you were right.
I'll I use my action, I use my bonus action. I can't move any further yet.
Okay.
So I'm just 5 or 10 feet up still, I think.
H, you're 10 feet up, sorry.
Hunter.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Oh, wait, so what's...
We're
Combat's
currently
over.
at death saves.
Oh, okay.
So you can give me a perception.
Okay, that's a 4 on the perception, but I can still see that people are down. So...
He's technically behind the mast, so you can't see him.
oh, no, with a 4.
That's why I had you roll.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Did the Banshees leave any stuff or
Nope.
or marks or anything on the deck?
Nope.
Maybe just ectoplasm. Who knows?
Sunny.
Use my movement to stand up. Look around. Do I see
Perception.
perception? That will be an 11.
You see Alvain on the ground.
How far away is he from me?
15 feet.
15 feet. I'll get to him, and I will. I think it's a medicine to apply a healing potion.
Yes, it is, but if you roll a 1, he chokes on it.
That is going to be a 7.
Poof!
Not again.
You heal.
It's my turn to heal you, son of a bitch. Say 4 healing potion down your throat.
And then I just finished my movement down since we're now out of.
We are now out of combat, gentlemen.
I'll come down too and conveniently forget that I have darkness cast.
Centered on yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's dark.
What do you mean?
What the hell? Who turned out the lights?
Oh, that. And then I'll drop darkness.
Okay. Do you still have that ring?
Huh?
Can I see it? I will take out the orb, if Ron allows, and move the orb close. Anything?
Still in there?
It's still in there.
Oh, interesting. I'll give you back the ring for now, and I'll hold on to the orb.
I think the frame problem started happening after the internet went down because everyone at the table lost their internet. So it definitely was the internet that started it. I think the frames is a problem that's happening now after it. It says I'm at 60 FPS. using 11% of my CPU, so it should not be a problem with the computer. But I'm over 16,000 with my KBS, which I'm pretty sure it's just a stream. But 440 EXP each.
Next level's not till what, 27?
Mm-hmm.
2,700.
Got a bit yet.
Wait. We just leveled up, so.
Alvain, because you went down, you can give me a percentile roll.
$82.
82. You guys rolled high enough for a chance at a magic item.
Ooh.
Because magic items are rare in the first age, so they don't fall all the time. So,
We had to go rummaging through the Banshee's ectoplasm.
yes.
Oh, it's so sticky.
Prestidigitation.
Would you like to roll the second percentile, or would you like someone else to roll it? Doesn't matter. It's up to you.
You got this, Stacy. You got this.
As Stacy rolls 100.
Something crappy. Just a 9. Then again, who knows?
That's right.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be a re-roll because you rolled high enough to get a magic item, and a 9 doesn't give one, so it has to be higher than a 29.
37.
37.
There are 7 gems of various types, valued at 100 gold pieces each. They're fairly valuable gems. And Sunny, roll me a d6.
1.
Wow. Okay.
One
There is
respect.
one art object worth 250 gold pieces. Balam, roll me a d6, please.
I'm sorry, Ron, did you say 250 for the art?
Yes. It's a very expensive piece of art. It would have to be small because it was on her person.
It's probably like a ring or a locket or something. Why?
Do you have an inspiration point over there?
No, I don't.
Because I would take one for that. What is wrong with
That was. I went to go like this, but brain.
Hunter is so aggro today.
I don't know why I did that. I went to go like this, but for some reason I accidentally flipped you off. I rolled a 2.
A 2. Okay. So
Cross wiring in the brain, I guess.
we are going to be rolling 2 times on Magic Table D. So, wow, Hunter.
I'm so confused.
George, roll a percentile, please.
Okay. 75.
75. Who here has Identify?
Tomorrow he does.
I can tomorrow.
On occasion.
Okay. There is a potion. That is a good point, Josh. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the weather because it's supposed to have been a cold front coming in today. And Rob, roll me another percentile, please.
Okay. 3.
Well, you guys know what this is, but it's bigger than normal.
I hear that all the time.
Is it purple?
Out of game, it is a potion of supreme healing.
Now, is that a different one than the other potion, or is that what that potion is? Okay.
It does a lot more healing.
Right, I just mean the potion that he rolled for, just
It's
because I'm
different.
taking notes. Okay.
It's different.
So, potion of supreme healing.
Yes. Supreme healing is what? 5d6? Or 5d4, I mean?
Supreme.
8?
I
Or
think it's
8d4?
8d4 plus
8.
8, yeah.
I think so. I don't remember. Yeah, because I think they're... Yeah. Because it's 2d4 plus 2, 4d4 plus 4, and then I would imagine
And then
it'd be
8d4, and then
8 plus.
Supreme, I can't remember, I think Supreme's 20? I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
I have no idea.
Maybe Supreme is 10d4, but
Supreme is 10d4 plus 20.
that's what it is.
I'll drink it and find out. I haven't gotten hit yet, so I should be the perfect guinea pig, right? No?
No, you're good. I think you're good.
So once you identify it, you'll know what it is.
Sure.
And because you killed 2 of them, I'm going to give you 2 more rolls. Who wants to roll the next one?
I've already rolled, so.
Yeah. Have you rolled it?
Come on.
Go ahead, Josh. What am I
Go,
rolling?
Josh, go.
Percentage,
Somebody
right?
needs to get
Yep.
something.
Percentage.
45.
45. Ooh.
That's what we want to
Player's handbook, please. Thank you. Ooh, I got the shiny one. My book's got tabs in it, so it's easier for me to get the stuff. No. Not anybody else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I have
7,
tabs.
8.
hear.
Roll me a d8.
Yep.
Nocturne.
Yeah.
Just know the many too.
That would be a 3.
Yeah, we got
what?
tabs.
3.
Okay, well, excuse me for not being correct in my...
Assumptions.
Oh, right. Okay. And... re-roll that for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Re-roll that. There's
Okay.
no bards in the group.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's no paladin in the group.
5.
There is a ranger in the group.
Hey!
Although ranger spells don't go up that high. So...
Roll again.
yeah.
All right. That's a 1. 8. Probably a wizard.
That's wizard. Okay. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20 exactly. Someone roll a d20, please.
I got it. 13.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Once identified, you will know that there is a level 6 wizard spell scroll. Mass Suggestion.
Poop.
Here you are. And who's rolling the last time on the magic table?
I'll do it. If that's fine.
Go, Hunter.
29.
Potion of Invisibility.
Now you see me, now you don't.
All right, guys. So now that combat is over, I'm going to directly jump into something because as you guys have been fighting, the weather has changed.
Uh-oh.
But let's figure out exactly how bad it's changed.
Or good.
Let's do weather effects, D100. Go.
No, not that bad. 16.
16, so it's regular weather. We're gonna do D20.
20.
It is actually hot today.
Okay.
D100.
51.
51 is a moderate breeze, so you guys are making moderate speed. D100.
22.
There was a light sprinkling that happened about an hour ago, but Now the weather is regular. It's very nice out. And that's gonna be it for now.
Stacy, you'll have to start us off next time for weather.
Stay tuned.
After the battle, since he went down again, I will do the same thing I did last time. Check, make sure Alvain's okay, comfort you if you need it. Just chat with you till you get your bearings.
Just hold me.
I
Hey,
will.
Nocturne. Was the weather in the forecast?
I don't know, did I predict all of this?
Yes, you predicted it was gonna be hot. But
Hey,
it's gonna be nice otherwise.
Cool.
hey, if Jester doesn't ever work out, you can always can fall back on being a meteorologist.
You might be more accurate than the ones we got now.
I mean, an unemployed jester
So
is
far,
nobody's
yes.
fool.
I would
Oh,
actually do
God.
something when
Unless he represents himself in court.
So, we've taken out the Banshees.
We've taken out some banshees. We don't know those that they're connected to the other ones.
We've taken out some Banshees. We've taken out a Barbed Devil. Did the Devil leave any traces?
Nope.
Uh,
Just a scorch mark.
similar type of scorch mark as the Cambion, like with the circle and the runes and shit, or
Nope, just a scorch mark
okay.
where he got pulled back down to hell.
Interesting.
Sunny would like to do something, which would be very uncharacteristic to Sunny.
Yes.
He leaves and goes into the ship.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sunny goes down below.
Are you making it obvious that you've done this?
He just got up and left,
Okay.
which would be, I mean, sunny day like this, he'd be out with his shirt off sunbathing.
Can I insight him? See if he looks
Absolutely.
upset or-
Everyone can give me a perception first to see if you notice that he leaves the deck.
16.
That'll be a nat 1 stealth.
15.
You're like
Dirty
stomping.
20.
Well, no, it's very obvious.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
He's doing the tiptoe steps, but each one is
Everybody notices that he leaves. Now everyone can give me an insight.
he's fine.
Dirty 20.
11.
He came back from the dead. He's fine.
What'd you get?
I failed. It's the one skill I'm not.
So you have no idea what he's doing. You have no idea. What did you get?
Dirty 20.
What did you get?
11.
You have no idea what's going on either. You know that something profound has happened, and he probably wants to be left alone.
I will still chase after him. Just, if I can catch you, tap you on
Out
the
of
shoulder.
game, Rob. I hate people like that.
What I'm
kidding.
doing is I'm asking him if
No,
he,
it's
if he
fine.
wants to talk.
It's fine.
If he says
I
no,
was
then
just
I'll leave
joking.
him alone.
I was just joking. So you can give me a perception check at disadvantage because you're kind of distracted.
It'll be a 19.
Nice.
You notice that Nocturne is chasing after you.
He'll ignore him.
So you speak, he ignores.
Okay.
He's heading towards his quarters.
I'll leave him alone.
Okay. So at this point in time, we're going to pause the game. And I'm going to open up the document
You don't speak Sylvan, do you?
No.
Okay.
for the ships. And we need to now, for the day, we need to go over the morale and the safety status for the ships. We are going to start with the Sedna. Sedna will get advantage for health because it's been fine so far, so we're going to have you roll a percentile, please.
Me or
You.
Rob?
You.
Oh, me.
At
Advantage?
advantage. Remember, we want low.
57.
57. Okay, that's not terribly bad.
Is this for the Sedna or?
This is for the Sedna. That's why he got advantage. Roll a... Excuse me. Roll a d3, please, for morale status at advantage.
Okay. And, well, I'll just tell you what I got. So
You want high.
D3, so I got a 3.
Okay, so we're good.
I got a 3 and a 2, but doesn't matter.
Okay. And then safety status is going to be a d2. George, will have you roll that with advantage.
Can I just roll a percentile, high, low? Or
D4.
Yeah, that's fine.
Any type of die demons, basically.
Okay, that's D4. So with advantage, so 2, 1.
Okay, so you wanted a 1, so I'm sure you're going to take the 1.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now for the Raven, health status. Hunter,
Percentile?
percentile.
And I want low.
You want low. Normal roll.
71.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Health status is going to drop from perfect health to good health. Now that that's had a drop. And we're going to roll a d10. You roll a d10 to see what's plaguing them.
4.
Still good health, though.
Jesus Christ.
What'd you get?
Acute lymphoblastic leukemia in children.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
They
Jesus.
get that as they're classified
Ron!
as good health.
It's a random medical condition for that time in that period. It's a random roll. I'm not trying to like kill the
Dark,
children.
man.
It's a realistic game. What do you
Dark.
This is darker than real.
It's poor kids.
All right, morale status. We're gonna need a D3 from you over here.
I got a 1.
That's good. That means it's still in the green.
Okay.
Now safety status is a D2. You want a 1.
I got a 2.
Oh dear. So the safety status on the Raven is currently considered unsecure, which means there is some crime going on. Now I need to roll randomly to see what kind of crime.
What was the morale of the Sedna?
It was okay, I think.
Was
Yeah,
it one?
it was... Well, for that one, we wanted high, so
Oh, okay.
we got the highest I could roll.
Give me a D20.
Who's up?
George.
Oh, okay. 9.
There is a priest. I need a D8.
1.
With crimes against possessions, so thief, theft, burglary, or arson. Roll a D3.
2.
So burglary.
Yeah, that makes
Wait, a
sense.
priest committed burglary?
Apparently.
He coveted.
Roll 2D8.
Add them together.
You keep the lower result.
Oh, it's a trickery cleric, so.
1.
This crime was enacted against a stranger, a complete stranger to the criminal. I need a 2D8, keep the lower.
3 and 1.
He did this, the motive was power. The act gains the criminal power beyond the legally available. Pride.
Okay.
Was he... What? Do we know if he was caught or no?
I'm getting to it.
Oh, okay.
I need a D12.
Oh, crap. D12. 12.
He has not been captured.
Ooh.
All right.
So we don't know who did it, I assume, then? We just know that
No,
there
that's
was a
just
burglar?
that's just for the purposes of the stream.
Yep.
And for the players out of game. Now we're gonna switch over to the Witten. We're gonna do morale status at disadvantage. Whoever's next.
Did they get anything for
I
me
think it's-
performing there today?
They're at disadvantage because of the 94 cases of mouth cancer.
Okay.
So I am rolling d6s, right? Or d3? Right?
You're rolling a D3 at disadvantage.
And I want high or
you
low?
want high.
I want high for this, okay.
You want a 3. A 3 or a 2?
I got a 1.
You got double ones?
I got a 3 and a 1.
So it's a 2.
You want high.
Yeah, cut it in half, Hunter.
Yeah, but I'm at disadvantage, you said.
Oh, yeah, so you rolled
Yeah.
a 1. Okay, so
Yeah.
morale status is at the level of mutiny.
That shit not doing so well.
Nope.
And there's really nothing we can do about it.
Oh, dear. All right, safety status at disadvantage.
Stacey, this is you. This is a 1 and this is a D2, right?
Yep.
So,
Oh, two
does he
lowers.
want high or low?
He wants high. He
He-
wants high.
Double 4s?
So
So that
good.
was high.
Double
So
2s.
safety is secure still. Going over to the Iron Hammer. Health status.
Number? Bird.
Percentile.
Percentile. You want low.
44.
That's not bad. I'll mark it on there, but I'm not going to change it for
What's the health status? Is it good or
It's perfect health currently.
perfect? Okay. Was the Sedna still perfect or?
Yes. Morale status.
And what is that again? A D3?
D3.
Okay. I rolled a 5, so that's a 3.
So that's good. That means it's still high. And then now we need a safety.
That's a
D2.
D2. You want high.
advantage or no?
Nope.
Okay. That's a 1.
Okay. So it's gonna.
Another crime has occurred.
You've been struck by a smooth criminal.
It's gonna switch to unsecure. We're going back to the crime thing. D20.
D20. I got a 9.
The criminal is a priest.
Wow.
What?
What is with these priests?
Wow!
They're cultists.
What? What's wrong with the priests of this society?
Man, I don't know.
That's what you get for trickery domain.
The crime. D8. 2 of them. Keep the lowest.
3.
Crime is murder.
A crime against agency. Blackmail. Jeez.
Did you do that with your hand?
Yeah.
The victim, 2d8. Keep
Josh.
the lowest.
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. He did this act against an acquaintance of the criminal.
Hmm.
2d8, keep the lowest. For the motive.
1.
Power.
Power. Pride. And now... D12.
8.
Still at large. All right. So now that that is done, we are going to jump back into...
We still have one left. The Cran. I think, right?
Did I? Oops.
I think there's... Because we've done the Witten, the Raven, the Iron Hammer, the Sedna, and there's one more. The Crean. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly.
Spell it.
Creeaen.
Crean.
Yes.
Okay, well, Ron forgot about the Crean.
So does that mean for today it's an automatic perfectly fine?
Or automatically at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh no.
I'm going to say that because I forgot about them, I'm going to give them all the okay. So, with that being said, we're going to, because we already did the individual round, now we're going to do the group round starting with Josh.
Sonny will not participate in the group round.
Okay.
Not unless he's gotten.
Okie dokie.
Is this
buddy.
still the 44th day, or are we moving on? Did we
It's
move
the
on?
same.
This is the same day.
Oh, okay.
Eventful day.
It's been a very eventful day. Tomorrow's probably, hopefully, not going to be as eventful. I mean,
Whew.
so we'll go to Rob.
Okay. I would like to approach H. Hello. How are you?
Not in the mood for pie. What's up?
Not in the mood for pie. I've never heard of such a thing. Anyway, I have something I'd like to speak with you about. I remember in our training you said something about spellcraft. Something you can do changing spells around.
It runs in the family. Like most sorcerers have some ability to bend and warp spells to their specifications. What do you have in mind?
Well, you've seen my tactics. I'm trying to add sort of a random effect to it. Here, let me show you something. And I try and reproduce what I did with the slot machine thing.
The splitting the two.
Yeah.
You see him split his Eldritch Blast into two pieces.
Now I want to put things in there.
Like a...
Oh, various things. Push people one way or another, or slow them down, or make them explode, you know, that kind of thing.
If you make them explode, I'd go for that one. Alright, so let's see, how do I... let's see, so how would I flavor this? Would it be an Arcana check to try and use my own meta magic on his spell, or how would I execute that in crunch terms?
You would give him advantage on his spellcraft.
Okay, so... Alright.
If you're going to help him through it. So you're going to do your checks today at advantage.
Okay, so I get to do it earlier than usual because of it? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will try to do that. And essentially trying to put a repelling blast into one of the 50-50s, like we
Okay.
talked about. 15 and a 16 on the die, and my spell bonus is a +7. So, 23.
You're one over.
Alright.
So you place that in one half.
Sweet. Wow, that was much easier than I anticipated. Thank you very much.
I try.
You have any interest in learning Infernal?
Is this some kind of cult recruitment thing? Because I'm not interested in joining a cult. This is taking much longer than it should.
I say a dirty limerick in Infernal. Doesn't mean anything. I don't have one prepped. No, it's not a cult. It's just a language. Beautiful, beautiful language.
There once was a demon from Vancouver.
Who kept all his cash in a bucket. His daughter named Nan ran off with a man, and as for the bucket, Nantucket.
Oh dear.
I'll take your word for it.
But I have a book you might be interested in written in the language. I thought you might want to learn it.
It's Can I put that on the back burner for now because I'm still in the doghouse with the captain over the hat?
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Of course, I'll be around.
I was actually wondering if you're interested in crafting spells or altering spells, I was wondering if I could get back to you on that because I have some interest in warping spells myself. Unfortunately, dealing with that pointy devil really showed up some of my limitations. So,
I won't roleplay it, but because I don't know the metaphysics, but I'll go through everything that I've been doing with my spell for the last 40 days. And hopefully that will help him with what he's doing.
Okay.
Well,
So I'll give you like the research notes, basically.
okay. So, Alright.
Yes. We're just standing there in this awkward silence.
Oh,
I mean, are you guys
No.
planning on doing anything?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how I want to phrase this because basically I have to make up the metaphysics as I go along.
Sure.
So, all right. Well, that's very interesting. The part of it that makes most sense to me, I'll use prestidigitation to essentially create an illusion of an eldritch blast projectile, and then I'll split it up, kind of like in IPB.
Okay.
The part that interests me most is the force damage that you seem to be doing because my lineage gives me a special affinity with fire, but if I can figure out a way to bend fire into force or vice versa, that will give me much more versatility, or even better, if I could create some kind of force hex.
Ooh, I do hex.
So do I, but it's been shockingly underperforming
Yes.
and necrotic doesn't really jive with what I do. So, actually, these transmutation effects, I might be able to use these. So, if I break up, if you collapse,
I'm gonna minor illusion a tiny little pie into your prestidigitation.
Are you sure he's not a wizard? Because he's a
Then I'll take it.
he's a nerd.
Pretending.
Just so you're aware.
yeah, have fun with that. Tiny tarts are for Tasha's hideous laughter, not Eldritch Blast.
Ooh, great idea.
So, yeah, I need to do more research into this force damage thing. But in the meantime, I'll dismiss the illusion.
Would you like me to hit you with a pie? That would deal force damage.
Okay, but try to pull your punch because I'm still kind of beaten up from that banshee.
Would it be possible to do that? Do like minimal damage with Eldritch Blast?
You
No.
could just hit him with an actual pie.
No, you can declare non-lethal though,
Okay.
but no, it would do damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I don't think I can really do that, but I can make sure I don't kill you.
Get back to me in an hour.
Deal.
Okay.
All right, I'm done. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Group interaction, George.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is take a short rest and cast Mending on the hat. Can I do that? Or
Using the scroll.
yes.
Yes. The hat mends.
Oh, excellent. And
That's an individual action though.
Okay.
I need you to do something with the group.
all right. So I am going to. Let's see. Where are my notes? So, what do I know about the outbreak of mouth cancer that's going on the other?
No one knows anything about that particular thing.
Okay.
You guys know that it's happening, but no
Okay.
one knows about what it is.
So, how would we understand it? Like some kind of oral sickness,
There's some kind of oral sickness that's basically eating away at the mouth and causing it hard for them to take on food and hard to talk, and it's just painful.
Okay.
These people are having to be sedated with milk of the poppy, constantly being drugged with, pipe weed, whatever they can to try to numb or dull the pain.
All right. I'm going to go find. I'm going to go find Alvain then.
Okay. You find Alvain on deck.
Yeah. Is the captain up there?
The captain is not.
Okay. Alvain. I need your help with something. There's been a rash. Which ship was it that had the rash of? It's not exactly the same thing as an abscess, but it's very close. The mouth disease, the disruption. Which ship was it?
The Wheaton.
The which?
The Witten.
The Witten.
Whitney.
Okay. So, I'm not.
Wheaton.
No, I'm not
That
a
one,
doctor,
apparently.
but the disease is very similar to an abscess, correct?
I've never studied it, so
Well,
It literally just happened.
but we know that it's happening.
Yes, but what I'm saying is no one has investigated it. No one has looked into it. No one has researched the bodies. No one has given them a physical. There is no intel whatsoever. So by you asking him questions about it, he cannot answer them because he has no information.
Okay.
I've said it 4 times. There is no information about the particular mouth cancer.
All right.
Someone needs to go over to the ship and investigate it using medicine.
Okay. I can't do that because I can't travel over to the ship. So
Okay.
I'll put that on the back burner for now. All right. Do you know where the captain is?
well, if she's not on deck, then she's usually in her room
Or in the mess.
or in the mess. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Would you like me to come back to you?
Yeah, that's probably best.
Hunter,
Mhm.
what would you like to do with your group action?
I need to. Me and Alvain need to talk to Nocturne a bit.
Where at?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so you guys are on deck talking.
So, Nocturne, could you help us with a little thing that's going on?
I can try.
Yes. So you know those things we just fought?
No. Never met them before.
Nocturne,
Yes.
there's a time for jokes. That's not one of them.
Yes.
This is not. This is not. Can you be serious for the moment?
He starts laughing hysterically.
Okay, apparently not. And you are our hope for this. Which is terrifying. So, I will... Can I see the ring?
I'll look through the crystal at the ring.
You see what I described.
I'll start miming like I'm in a box.
She stops and just stares at you with
So she can't see
anger.
through.
So she can see it.
So I'll stop and kind of like squint at her, not in anger, but in like confusion, and I'll do the question mark. So I'll say, oh, good point. Pantomiming a ring.
She looks at you, very offended.
Phrasing.
Well, she's not interested in certain sexual acts.
Do you have a mirror?
I don't.
Do you happen to
I
know
don't.
any magical rituals that we could perhaps use to maybe get her out of the ring or destroy the ring if need be?
Unfortunately, I'm not a ritual caster. Not really anything I can do.
Oh, darn.
I can perhaps identify one of these things in 8 hours or so, but can't help you with a ritual.
Alright, that might have to be the best we can do then for the
Have you asked
moment.
Nicaria? I mean, she seems to know a lot about
I
these
don't
things.
want to bother her repeatedly.
I do. I have a present for her. I want to give her my stick.
Phrasing.
I feel she would like it.
Are you... You're really confident about your stick.
Oh yes, it's very nice.
It's a very good stick.
Very thick, very long, like a stick. And if you give me the ring, I could give her that too.
In most cultures, the ring comes before the stick.
Are you gonna put the ring on the stick?
I handled it.
Do you have a stick? Because that's not possible.
It's a pl-
Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, so, yes, if... I guess I can introduce you to her.
Oh, goody. Oh, thank you.
Now, let's just be clear about this. You weren't talking about your penis when you were referencing the stick, correct?
Heaven.
I look horrified that he would even say that. How dare you besmirch a lady? Ugh! And I storm away. And then, 5 feet, and then I look back at you, expectantly.
Okay.
Oh, if Sonny was there. We have questions.
I thought Chester's loved bathroom humor.
So you three are going to her quarters.
Yes, if Alvain wishes to come as well.
You get to her quarters.
Sorry to bother you again, my lady. We were wondering if we could...
This time she is sitting in the nice chair in front of a fireplace.
We were wondering if we
There's a
could
fireplace on it.
poke your brain about some issues. And
Probably
Nocturne here says he has a gift for you.
I take out the staff of the adder that we found from the Cambion, and I take one knee and hold it up to her.
She has between her fingers a goblet of wine. She swishes it, smells it. She goes like that, and you feel something grab it and lift it up.
I don't resist, obviously.
And you hear as the staff is moving across the room. Well, you know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets put on the bed, and she goes, "It's a very nice gift. What is it that you need in return?" As the door closes behind you.
So, and I will tell her what he told me about the Banshee and the Elven lady looking for the ring. I will produce the ring, the orbs, and the incense, and we were given this stuff by the captain. She said her first mate was looking into it, but I am not a cleric, so I do not know the proper steps to do, or what to do even.
She goes like this, and the wine glass lifts out of her hand, and you see it going like this across the room, and sits down on the table.
Must be the red one.
And she goes like this for the ring.
I'll give her the ring.
She stares at it intently, looking at the inside, the outside, the gem. Then she holds her hand out without looking at you for the orb.
I give her the orb.
And she looks through it. Interesting.
And the elven woman spirit that he saw that also took on the form of the banshee appears to be the same one trapped in that ring.
Yes, this is very interesting. And she's looking at it. She looks at it again. Goes to hand you back the orb. You see her something in her hand. The three of you can give me Arcana if you have it trained.
Don't have it trained. I'm a warlock, but I don't have Arcana trained.
And she touches the ring. The moment she touches the ring, you see a spark between the ring and her finger, and you see her fingernail shatters, and she recoils her hand really quickly.
We were also given incense too. Don't know if that's useful or not.
She stares at her finger. She holds her finger out like this, and out of nowhere you see some kind of green liquid drop on her finger, and you see her fingernail regrow, and she's quite the testy individual. Well, I can put it in a binding box so that no more banshees can come out. But until you figure out exactly what this is, I would be very careful with it. Because I just tried to speak with undead, or speak with the dead, and she reflected my spell at me from inside the ring.
So, is this a case of something that we need to release or destroy?
I would investigate that, because if you make the wrong decision, there will be consequences, I'm sure. I would be very careful with it. I do have a binding box if you'd like to use it.
Could we use it for the meantime?
She goes like this, and you see what looks like a bag open, and then you see just a box float out of it and go over to her hand. It's about this big, and it looks like... do you know what Vanta Black is? You can't see any details in it when you're looking at it because it's so black. It just looks like a black square. But when you hold it, you can feel all the edges. She hands it to you.
I'll put the...
When you open it, you see black energy come out like tentacles, swirl around you for a couple of seconds, and then it just forms like this. It holds it like this, holds it like this, and you see the black smoke starts to swirl out of the bottom of the box and slowly starts to take the shape of chains. And you see it latch onto the ring and pull the ring down inside the box, and the lid slaps shut. And you hear a click.
Do you want the box back, or can we hold on to this?
Oh, you can hold on to it until you figure out what that is. I
There you
wouldn't let it out until you find out what it is.
Here you go, Alvain.
More questions.
You are the The ring bearer.
Thank you, my lady. I appreciate your help.
That was what you wanted?
There is one other matter I would like to bring to your attention. I don't expect you to do anything necessarily, but if you have an ability to help us, the Witten is currently experiencing quite a medical issue. People, including some children, are suffering, and I have no knowledge of how to fix it.
The three of you can give me an insight check. The first insight check will be in regards to the Witten experiencing a medical problem.
I mean, you can look at it as much as you want. It's not going to get any better.
It to one.
So you have no idea.
17.
So with a 17, you'll know she's really not affected. She's just like ambivalent, like, okay, whatever. And then I need a second insight check from you guys. And this one is for when you mention children.
That's a 19 on the die, so...
That's a natural
22.
20 for me.
Nice.
That's
So
a 1
24.
and a 9.
Confirmed.
So that's an auto success, and that's high enough to succeed. So the two of you are aware she breaks her stoic demeanor for just a matter of a few seconds. You see anger wash across her face. You have discovered her one trigger. Children. That seems to be a very touchy topic.
She hates children, guys!
She says, she sits back in her chair and she says, please do explain further.
And I'll go through, like, in minute detail, because she said explain further, and, like, this is like a folk hero to me, to Nocturne. Like, I know she's a warlock, I'm a warlock, she's a tiefling, I'm a tiefling, so this is like meeting your hero. And so, like, in, like, the most minute detail, I'll tell everything from when I arrived at the ship to everything that I saw. The 94 cases, you know, everything.
She'll go like this, and invisibility will disappear on the book that was on her desk. You see a gold and platinum book currently closed with ornate gems all over it that's got a writing on it that neither of you three understand. But she'll go like this to it, and it'll float over to her, and she waves her hand in two fingers, and it opens. And she flips through some of the pages, and she says, I will do some research on how to best combat this illness, but I must not be disturbed for 10 days. Hopefully this situation doesn't get any worse. It will take me time. I am a warlock, I am not a cleric. But this book gives me unique views into the religious life of the clerics of old.
If there is anything you need from me in that time, please ask.
Out of game, has any of you three seen this book for the first time?
Oh, yeah. I would assume, well, because she didn't, when we
These
went into the demi-plane, she didn't have it, right? Or, like, use it.
It was on the desk. I had people do a religion or an arcana roll.
I mean, this is the first time I've met this woman. I saw her across the deck once.
Okay, so you can give me a religion or an arcana roll, and if it's your first time, you can give me one as well.
That would be 16 for religion.
Do they have to have it trained, or...
Nope. Inspiration from either of you?
I mean, that's a 15 on the die. The chance of me getting a better one is pretty small, so I'm going to have to say
What was your total?
it's 16.
No.
I only have a +1 to religion. So.
Okay. So with a 16, you know that it is a very old religious text. You remember hearing something about it, but it's just back here. You can't bring it forward. It's just outside of your reach.
Knowledge is not really Nocturne's thing, so that makes sense.
She goes like this, and you see she's intently reading, and she goes like this, and the door opens.
I will leave.
I'll leave last and not even say a word because she's obviously busy, but I'll deeply bow to her and then walk out.
as you are getting ready to walk out, you see the red imp appear, and he goes like this,
I'll bow
To
again
you.
to him.
and the door closes. Alvain, was there anything that you'd like to do for the group action?
Well, there's something I've been questioning, I guess. Since we're three together, I don't know if we need him or not. But I'll just mention it to. Well, I know he's the messenger, but it's like if we're supposed to meet everybody or get introduced, is there like a ferry that goes between the ships that we can all like get on and actually?
So out of game, because you guys went to school and learned how to do sailing, there's two naval ships at sea can do what's called a come aboard. They basically drop their main sails and they navigate close to each other, toss ropes, and then they put a plank over, and people can come back and forth, and they basically keep the boats, separated just enough, and then it'll go up and down like this. So you got to be careful walking across, but you can request a come
So
to.
I'll just
Can I
mention
ask a
that.
question too?
Yes.
Last session you had, or the captain sent me over to the Raven with a message that we needed more fruit and that they should send boats over with it. So do we also have like long boats that we can take?
Yeah, there are
from the
long
Raven?
boats.
Okay.
There are escape boats, long boats. Yeah.
So then I'll just mention that to Hunter. And maybe
If
we
we
can
need
set
to-
something up.
We could, because we have
Sure.
flagmen, right?
Yep.
We could have them send a signal to one of the other boats. Just let me know which boat.
Which boat would you like to have a come about?
I mean, that's up to the group, I guess.
I mean, I'm,
So-
and I'm. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and I'm going to be going to all the boats frequently anyway. So I mean, whatever you want to do.
So whatever you suggest or whatever.
Well, we know we have the sickness on the Witten right now.
Mm-hmm.
We know.
Oh,
We've
quick
been to
question.
the Raven.
Oh, sorry to cut
No,
you
go
off. Ron, are we aware of the lack of
No.
security on the other ship?
No.
Okay.
You guys just helped me roll it. You don't know about that yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So our group has officially had no communication whatsoever with the Iron Hammer or the Creon yet.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no idea who's on what ships. So
Roll a d10, please.
At least
So
just
if there
a
are certain-
suggestion, so-
actually, that's a good question, Ron. Do we have any knowledge of who's on what ship?
Uh-oh.
Can anybody read that?
I can't.
Let me see.
Do I want to?
Acute pancreatitis.
Oh, it changed.
Oh.
I've been doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That seems anachronistic, but
Yeah.
What is it?
Let me zoom in. Roll again.
9.
What was it? Jeez.
Warts and varicose. Fuck, dude.
The people are not doing well.
Life at sea is hard.
Clerics, do your job.
Well, that's-
They're busy. Yeah.
There's only one for the whole fleet.
Someone
There
didn't-
should be 3.
2 of them died. Well, one of them died.
One of the clerics died.
Elaine?
No, that was Lalandra.
Uh-oh.
I have to double check. the
Elaine.
NPCs,
Elaine
Yeah,
is still
Lalandra
alive.
was a dancer.
There
Oh,
should
okay.
be
Or an
3
entertainer.
clerics still alive.
So you got me. I mean, are you guys going to put one on each ship? Because right now they're all on one ship.
Yeah, we should probably spread them out.
So you guys are going to have to do a come about. One of them is currently on the Raven and one is on the Witten.
I thought they were all on one ship currently. You said.
Now I'm saying you should probably do a come about and put
Yeah.
one on the Raven and
Oh,
one on the Witten.
okay.
okay.
I misunderstood you then.
Actually, you could probably put one on the Crean as well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that way we can get
What are you having the flag bearers say?
We need a come about for what is it? The Witten, the Raven, and the Korean, right? So, yeah, those are the ones we need.
So you're having the fleet come to a stop and merge into a flotilla.
I think we're going to have to.
For a small amount of time.
Okay. So at this point, the captain comes up because the deckhands have already warned her. She goes, "What is going on? Why are we calling for a flotilla?"
There seem to be some issues on some of the other ships.
Okay, need not say any more. She goes to the railing that overlooks the rest of the ship, and she says, "All hands, drop sails, pull in the rigging, tie the ropes down, drop anchor. Flagman, give everyone the signal to initiate flotilla. We'll start with the Raven, then the Witten, then the Korean, then the Iron Hammer. Have the other ones circle."
Just point of order, which of the ships are the clerics on right now? Because we should probably grab them first.
All three of them are currently on the Iron Hammer.
Okay, so we would want to do that one first, right? So we could grab the two that we're taking?
She's three. She says okay. She tells them to take the Iron Hammer first then.
Right, I mean, that's because that's what we're doing, right? We're literally taking a cleric from
Yeah,
them.
we're taking the clerics from the Iron Hammer to distribute them for the time being to
George,
give aid.
roll a d12.
6.
It's going to take 6 hours to do all of this. It does take quite a bit of time. So you guys are going to get about half your movement in for the day. So I'm going to jump through this a little bit. So you have the 3 clerics. The clerics are the Knowledge Cleric, the Cleric of
Shane.
Light,
And the Arcane, I
Get
think?
Torel,
and the Arcane.
Alana, Primrose.
Okay. So where are you putting Shayna? That's the Knowledge Cleric of Arnell.
Which one of them is the most powerful cleric?
If you ask them,
Hey, who's better?
The one with the most power.
Who has the most power at healing, I should ask.
Who's
because
best?
They should be good enough to put their pride aside to help people.
2 of them point at Gek.
Gek. He's the Dragonborn?
He's the Silver Dragonborn that is the Cleric of Light.
We should put him on the Witten then. Because that's
Alright.
the one in the most danger, so he should be able to help the Witten then. Well, or at least attempt to help. And then
Since the ships are vulnerable, Ron, I'm going to fly up and